NBA Finals, the Lakers facing off against the Miami Heat.
We're not done yet because we all got the same agenda.
Butler saved it!
To win a championship. That's it.
I'm extremely proud of getting this franchise back where it belongs.
Yeah!
I don't want to let them down.
Well, Anthony Davis and LeBron James certainly have not let anyone down. Excellent performances here in Game 1 as they continue their superb play here in the bubble. As we approach 4 minutes remaining, Lakers have led by as many as 23. Excuse me, as many as 32. And that's after they trailed by 13 early. So that's a 45-point turnaround during one stretch of the game. Just incredible dominance.
Right now, LeBron James 1 assist away from getting another triple-double, and I tell you what, he's well aware of it also.
Well, he has 10 final triple-doubles. That's the most all-time in the finals. Tyler Hero. James guarding him. Hero, nice switch.
And you can hear LeBron James ask his teammates, what are you doing? That's a switch. Holding guys accountable with a 17-point lead in Game 1.
The only thing I would ask, is he fine if they hold him accountable with that same type of vociferous talk? And I think he probably would be.
Depends on the day of the week.
That's how you are, too.
Hero to Hill. And Solomon Hill gets his second field goal.
This guy is talking about my attitude. We went and played golf this morning, Mike. He had the worst attitude I ever witnessed. Just a head case this morning.
The bubble got to me.
This is not good in a finals game. It has been so uncompetitive that golf is the subject. Rondo tries a three-pointer. Way off, and Olynyk the rebound. By the way, who plays golf on a game day? Tyler Hero off the glass.
We had done so much preparing, studying.
Yeah.
And we just need, you know, like when you was in school, you just needed a breather. Tyler Hero does a good job pushing the basketball. Gets the contact, gets the hoop, going to the line for the possible three-point players. Little things like that, what you try to get guys going late in this ball game in your mind.
And this is why experience sometimes can be a bit overrated, because the Lakers have an experienced team, and they have done what most teams do with a big lead. They've taken their foot off the gas pedal. They have played the score, not the game. Sort of just lessened their intensity, and they've eased their way into a win, as James with another bucket. But this was, after the first 6 minutes, a complete performance by the Lakers up until the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he doing all they can to make the score respectable. The final score won't be indicative of just how dominant it was. Another rebound for Davis.
And how great Anthony Davis was.
James against Jones. Backs in, here comes the help. Spins away from that, and an easy layup. 25 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists for LeBron James, putting on the finishing touches of what has been a Laker masterpiece. Tyler Hero. And James gets his 13th rebound. And Frank Vogel calls timeout. No doubt going to get his stars out of there now. 1:23 remaining here in the fourth as the Lakers set to take game 1.
Well, this is straight up bully ball. LeBron James against Jones Jr. And he's scowling.
Well, a reminder, upcoming NBA and WNBA Finals schedule. The WNBA Finals will have Game 1 Friday on ESPN2. Tip-off shortly after 7. The Seattle Storm, the Las Vegas Aces. And then Game 2 of this series Friday on ABC. Tip-off shortly after 9. Game 3 will be Sunday on ABC with an earlier time. Tip-off shortly after 7:30. The key is, how do the Heat turn this around? A big question going into Game 2 was the health of Bam Adebayo, and Goran Dragic both had to leave the game with injuries here tonight.
Right, so the health is number one. The second part is they're going to have to find their defensive game, and then they need Nunn or Olynyk, one of the two, to be able to give them a boost offensively off the bench, because Iguodala, that's not really his role, and it's not Solomon Hill's role. So you can't just rely on Tyler Hero off the bench to spark your offense, particularly when a guy like Duncan Robinson, who has been so important, wasn't able to score in this game.
I also look at it, and it's a series of adjustments. Also, if Bam is healthy, I expect to see the Miami Heat go a little bit big more often to give them a chance to defend Anthony Davis, Dwight Howard, and LeBron's pressure.
Kuzma comes up with it. Quinn Cook has come into the game.
J.R. Smith and Jared Dudley as well.
So Frank Vogel expectedly emptying his bench. Markieff Morris misses. Hero the rebound, and we're under a minute to go. And again, those injuries, not a lot of time, as the finals through the first 4 games every other day. Foul on the pass. Davis just continues his numbers in the playoffs. Only played in 2 of his first 7 seasons with New Orleans. One year they were swept, another year made the second round, but he's averaging almost 30 per game in the playoffs for his career. And had a 34-point game tonight, as Jones gets a nice feed and throws it down. And James just continues to put up these numbers night in and night out that, as Mark said earlier, sometimes we take for granted. And Cook throws in a 3. Who found himself a ring with the Golden State Warriors. Hill misses. Kuzma the rebound, and they will dribble it out. The Los Angeles Lakers take Game 1 of these NBA Finals. Here in the bubble, they continue their excellent play. A dominant victory led by their 2 stars. The final score is an 18-point advantage, but they led by as many as 32. Jimmy Butler, meanwhile, at 23 points